All right, let's go over just a few basic syntactical things that will be helpful in using Supercollider. The first we're going to look at is the semicolon. So basically, commands or phrases or statements really are delineated by this use of the semicolon. So if I say 1 semicolon and then 2, it's like two separate statements. So you have a 1 and a 2. If I do something like this and do not have a semicolon and try to evaluate all that, it'll have an error because it doesn't understand that that's the end of the line. All right. So you can have things delineated on the same physical line and just have a bunch of statements. Whatever. Okay, and then as long as there's semicolons between them all, then these will be considered separate statements. Same goes for separate lines as well. Okay, I guess we'll need quotes after that. So that's a use of the semicolon. I just, not to make too fine a point of it, but oftentimes these are the things that get left, and people learning will wonder why errors are happening. It's probably because they didn't include a semicolon to end their statements. All right, let's have a quick look and see what else we're up to here. Also, we're going to look at I think wrapping or the use of spaces. Let's have a look at that. Let me just check here. We have semicolons and the use of space. So spaces generally are not taken into account. So if I do, for example, 1 space plus 5 space semicolon, it's not going to care about the spaces. It's just going to do that. 1 plus 5 equals 6. All right. Wrapping, Supercollider will wrap automatically things. So now you see that 1 plus 5 is all compressed, but it still considers that a single line. So if I put my cursor anywhere there and then evaluate, it's going to evaluate everything that used to be on the line as if it was not wrapped. All right. And it also let's see, yeah, and also it tends not to take into account hard return. So I can do that as well, except it just won't evaluate. Supercollider won't evaluate that as one line. I have to highlight everything. But the hard returns, again, won't affect it. It's still coming out to be 6. Won't affect the results. Okay, so that's a short one. I'll just wrap that up as semicolons, wrapping, and spaces, and hard returns.